Hi Flosstube, it is Mandy coming to you with another update. You can find me here on Flosstube and on Instagram at StitchingBee82. I hope all is well with everyone. Thank you so much for those that are returning, and thank you so much for new viewers for checking me out. If you like what you see, I hope you'll subscribe. So it's been a couple weeks since I've filmed. I think maybe like 3 weeks, a little bit more than that. Been a little missing in action in videos. Haven't really felt like I've had a whole lot to share, I guess. In terms of projects, I've really only been working on a couple of pieces. I've definitely been doing plenty of shopping. That needs to slow down a little. Not as much as I've seen other people do, but probably more than I really need to do. So, but having fun, staying busy. So, I do actually have a finish today though, an FFO I should say. I framed something and then I had a little bit of an oopsie with it. Yeah, that was fun. I think I'm gonna end up having to find a new frame for it, but I might just go ahead and dive right in. So this is my Music Wings by Ursula Michael. I shared the finish with you couple videos ago, I think it was. But yeah, I got it. We're not gonna be able to get rid of the reflections here, but I got it framed. So I had the frame on hand for something else that I just never did anything with, and so I framed it up. Got the frame from, I want to say I just had it from Joann's. I remember one day a couple years ago now going and getting some frames for specific pieces. Never did anything with it, so wanted to get this put up on my wall and figured that this was a really good size frame for it. I had it hanging up with a 3M command hook. Yeah, not the right hook. Don't know why. Probably just too small of a hook, but it ended up falling off the wall, hook and all. So it did break the frame. It's plastic, so when it hit, yeah. So I do have the insert though. I know exactly where to find it once Joann's really gets open. So once that happens, I'll make sure to go and get a new frame. But for now, at least, I have an FFO. It's been a while. There was a Thursday evening a couple weeks ago that was bored stitching and realized, why don't we get that framed up? So it looks good. I just, because of the fact that I did cut the material, I'm going to have to find the exact same size frame. So I think it was a 11 by 13 or something like that. 10, I don't remember. I've got the paper across the hall, across the room. So I'm sure I'll be able to find the exact same frame. If not the exact same one, then the same size. So I'm not too worried about it. Just bummed that it happened. So I guess so much for trying to not put another hole in the wall, but I do like it. Music Wings by Ursula Michael, stitched on a piece of 16 count Picture This Plus in Coastal. Absolutely love the colors, and I need it on my wall, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed these days. So yeah, just a couple of whips. Like I said, I really haven't been working on a whole lot of variety of stuff. This month's Semi-Sane Stitchers challenge, well, it was May, was playing Stitchopoly, and so I really just saw a lot of progress. I just kept working on these same couple of pieces, so I decided to keep going with those. So, first one, I know I've shown a progress, so it's not a brand new start. I know I showed it last time. I will, now that I know how to add pictures and stuff, I will add a picture of the whole, the finished, design. This is Dark Goddess by, charted by Heaven and Earth. The artist was Carol Cavalaris. I'll put it down below too so I can give her credit. But here's where I'm at so far. I am just loving these purples and pinks. So pretty. So yeah, not only have I been doing the Stitchopoly, but in the group Full Coverage Fanatics, I've been doing the National Parks Challenge. I finished one, Smoky Mountains, Great Smoky Mountains. So I know there's at least 4,000 stitches on it, so I can't put it down. I am just loving the colors. This is stitched on a piece of 16 count Aida 2/1 full cross. Needleminders are from Gina's Unique Boutique, and I love them. They're so cute. Actually, I think it's just Unique Needleminders on Etsy. She also has a Facebook shop. You'll see in a minute. But yeah, there is my mini Dark Goddess. Just loving those colors. And so my other piece has been my obsession of the year. I should say the last 18 months or so. I was obsessed with this for 2018. Wow, I skipped a year. 2019 was what I meant to say, from challenges that I did a year-long around the world challenge, and I carried it over into 2020 and haven't been able to put it down. And I know so many of you viewers love watching, seeing my progress on it. And so last night, as of like 9:30, I got a page finish on my eagles. I'll include a full picture here. It is Together We Stand by Heaven and Earth, charted by Heaven and Earth, artwork by Jody Bergsma, stitched on 16 count, 2/1 full cross. I began stitching this January 1st, 2017, and last night I finished page 38 out of 49 large print pattern, and I am now at 79.62%. And yes, I am including the 0.62%. I posted it on Facebook last night, and an old high school friend commented wow, way to be exact. Yes, thank you to that lovely Excel spreadsheet that is saved in the Heaven and Earth files that you can track page progress. I know Pattern Keeper does it. I don't use Pattern Keeper since I have Apple products, so I just use that Excel spreadsheet, and it's come in handy. So without further ado, I am going to have to stand up though, because otherwise I can't get this whole thing in the camera. And that's about as best as I can get the entire thing in the camera view. Oh, I'm just so obsessed. I love these guys, and I can't put them down. So when I had it on the hoop last time and showed you, I was working on page 38, and so that's where I was at with the flag. And I didn't realize until I looked at a picture when I had more done, this portion is going to be the 4th eagle. So there's an eagle sitting, his wings are folded in, and so yeah, it's that last eagle. So it's gonna be the body of this eagle's head. So it's exciting to see that I'm getting into that. So just kind of building that 4th and final eagle. So I love it. And it's hard to get the whole thing, but look at that guy. We need more of his face. There we go. That's the top one. Oh, and now that I realize the light, that's the top 2. I'm obsessed with these guys. So yeah, I've got 11 pages left, and like 3 full-size pages left. All of the rest of the pages are going to be partial pages where it doesn't fill up the full 8.5 by 11 page. So exciting stuff. I have calculated, well, a couple months ago I ended up calculating how many stitches I would have to do each month to get it finished by the end of the year. So a couple months ago it was 6,400, which isn't out of the realm of possibility. There's months that I got 9,000. The last 2 months in a row I got 14,000 stitches each. So it is most certainly doable if I can keep my focus on one piece. I keep bouncing around to all these other ones, not going to get anything done. But definitely starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel getting brighter and brighter. So last night when I calculated how many the stitches left for the rest of the year, I have 6,200 to do each month to get it done by the end of the year. So if I can step up that stitching game a little bit, maybe it'll be done even sooner when I can see that I can get 14,000 stitches in a single month. These little games that Semi-Sane Stitchers Facebook group does has really been great motivation to keep me stitching it. I like having the little goals that those games provide so that I can see that I, check, get another one done, and I get to just keep moving right along. So I'm loving those guys, and excited to see how far along I am on those. I definitely have other projects waiting for me, but of course I just keep going back to the Eagles. So I guess some plans, I don't really necessarily plan a whole lot, but I'm just gonna, of course, keep working on that. I think I'm actually going to get back to my stitching moon though. Still on the Q-snap, but I'm kind of feeling this one calling to me. I obviously am not that far off from finishing another page. I believe that's page 9 out of, I forget. I don't remember how many is on that, 20 maybe. But yeah, I started a national park challenge on that one, but haven't gotten very far along with it because I keep going back to the Eagles or starting new stuff. So we'll go into a little bit of haul. So like I said, I've been buying from Gina's Unique Needleminders. She does have a Facebook group. I know I can at least share the Etsy shop. I'm not exactly sure what the Facebook group is. Might be under the same name. But she had posted in the Facebook group different ones that you just comment, which ones you want, and then she'd invoice and mail. So I picked up a few one day. So got this little mask. I just thought it was really pretty, and I really like this style, the flat plastic, I guess. Really strong needles. She magnets. Needles hold well to the magnets. So I really like those. So thought the mask was pretty. And then this one, Life is Better with Wine, Cats, and Books. She also has it in with an option of coffee, not wine. But of course it's got a little black kitty. Love my little black cat. She's so cute. She's crashed out in the sun at the moment. And then the other one caught my eye. I just chuckled when I read it and had to have it for myself. So it says, in my little kingdom of stitches that cross, I am queen of the needle and boss of the floss. I just thought it was so cute. Looks like it's in a little hoop that you're stitching. So those are the latest Needleminders. I really don't need to be buying more, but I love them. So there's the business card for Gina's Unique Needleminders. So great little shop. And she has on here to use a coupon code of Etsy10 for a discount before checkout. So there you go. Etsy10. As many as I've bought from there, I don't know that I knew about that discount. Okay, so I will be putting up a couple of other pictures of the patterns that I bought digital copies of. Lately I've been seeing a number of people starting designs from Carolyn Manning Designs. I'm sure you all know her and love her. And I finally decided I was ready to buy a couple because I keep seeing people starting these and they're so pretty and they look like they stitch up so quickly. So the first one that I got is Shooting Star, and I went ahead and pulled the flosses. So this is mainly, these are the ones that I already had on hand. I just love the colors. So that one is going to stitch up so pretty, and since I've got flosses. I know I have material for it, so I probably will be starting that soon. Like, I need more. I'm talking about wanting to finish my eagles, and I need more. I don't know. And then the other one that I purchased, again, I'll put a picture up, is, I think it's just called Red, White, and Blue. I'll make sure to put the name down below. I know it's Carolyn Manning Designs, Shooting Star, and I believe the other one is Red, White, and Blue. So it might be getting a little washed out, but there's some of the colors so far, just the reds and the blues. Between the two patterns, I think it's going to end up calling for like 4 or 5 skeins of B5200, and when I placed my last order, I couldn't get any. So again, not that I need them right away, but I'll be ordering those from somewhere. But not really showing the reds too much, but it's the two reds so far, 814 and 816, and then the blues 820, 803, 791, 312, and 158. So very pretty colors. So I had placed an order with Fire Poppies because I could get the DMC from there. So I bought the rest of the colors needed. So this is a mix of DMC needed for the Shooting Star and Red, White, and Blue. I think there may be some couple skeins in there needed for my eagles or whatever. It's DMC. So while on Fire Poppies, I decided to check out their material and got a couple. So I don't know how well this is going to show up. My light is really bright. Sun is shining right from that direction. Even with the blinds closed, it seems a little bright. But so this is a piece of Picture This Plus, 16 count, in Havisham. Havisham? Reminds me of the character's name from White Collar, Willie Garrison. Love that TV show. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you see it. It's on Hulu. Oh, look at that modeling, even with the light. So it's white with like maybe blue, almost kind of like a denim, very, very, very light wash through it. Yellow and purple, I guess. I don't know. I know the light just isn't gonna do a whole lot of good at the moment, but we'll fold it up and see if that's just completely, I don't know. It's just not gonna come up very well here, but it is really pretty. No clue what I'm gonna put on it, but find something. And then a piece of 16 count Aida in Ale, Picture This Plus. Just kind of a khaki, I guess, if you will. Pretty good. Not really a whole lot of modeling, just more, I think that's just kind of the wrinkles that are showing up at the moment. It's pretty. Haven't used it before, the color, but I'm sure I'll find something. I like having some of those little pieces like that. And then the other night I was on Instagram, and I want to say her name is Linda Jo, PrettySouthern, posted about some new bags that she had posted on her Etsy shop, so I found one. I had to have it. My cat, black cat. Little chunkers, so cute. So that's the back. It is vinyl, and you can see the inner portion of it. So she does great work, if I knew anything about sewing, but it's really pretty. So I love it. And then the only other piece, well, shopping that I did, I guess, I ended up finding this on Amazon. I was watching M&M Stitchers, Jody and Shannon. Jody is from Michigan, like me, and then Shannon is from Minnesota, so M&M Stitchers. Jody ended up getting one for herself, I think. Maybe Shannon, I don't know. Between the two gals, they got their own boxes for DMC. It is a double-sided, and it fits the entire collection, I guess. I've got a good portion of it, and then of course what I've got pulled for other projects, but this is at least like my main DMC collection, and it fits in one nice little box. One fear I have is that it's going to bust open and all of these skeins are going to go everywhere. That would be just my luck. But the boxes that I've been using, I've had to have 3 boxes. When I pull skeins out of there, it's like the boxes, the little inner slots, I guess. I don't move them all around so they're just all flopping all around, and I wasn't liking that. So when I saw the gals show that on theirs, I decided I needed to have one for myself. So I was placing an Amazon order and found it from there and went ahead and added it. So that's about all that I have. I know it's kind of a short video. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about, I guess. Not a whole lot new in my world, I guess. Sorry, kick the table. I'm still working from home. Michigan is starting to open up. I think it was just yesterday. They lifted the safer at home order, so we're pretty much able to move about as we please. I think retail stores are opening with limitations. I think they're still advising a mask and limited people inside stores, but at least places can start opening up. Restaurants are able to start opening up with at least 50% capacity, I think. Our county and a couple of other counties were able to open just within the past couple of days for limited seating, I guess, because of there was some flooding in Michigan I guess it's been a couple weeks ago now. A couple of dams broke and water went everywhere in a very short time frame, and displaced about 10,000 people. From what I heard, though, no injuries, no major injuries, no deaths. So as quickly as that water went everywhere and a number of people lost houses, lost belongings, it flooded a lot of homes. I'm sure there's a lot to be thankful for with, no loss of life and, things of that nature. So I guess that's about all that I have right now. So I do wish everyone well. Keep stitching. And, we'll see you next time, a couple weeks. Post an update with those, with some progress. So I hope everyone stays well. Take care.